Hi, I'm Georgia Rose, founder of the Zencuda Soul Space community. Welcome to Tarot Tuesday. I'm a third-generation tarot reader, and in these videos, I give you my outlook for the week, this week of May 15th, and I also give you tips on how to use the cards and use tarot in order to get in touch with your higher self and deepen your own connection to your intuition. So let's get started. So the first I'm going to do are fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is for the week of May 15th, 2023. Let's see what the cards have in store for my fire signs. That is Aries, Leo, and Sag. We have a lot of earth energy this week, so I don't know how the fires are going to do. Earth sometimes puts out the fire, but let's see what we got here. So for my fire signs, I have, oh no, they're all reversed. Okay, so you guys know I like to tell a story. So with our fire sign, we've got in reverse, the Judgment card was the first one I pulled, the Queen of Wands, and then I have this nifty little, I'm gonna look at it right side up, Nine of Pentacles. So what is this telling the story of for our fire signs this week? Well, the Judgment card is usually new beginnings. And usually when we see the Judgment card, it's new beginnings that we have different perception of an ongoing situation. So fire signs, if you've been in a conflict with something, just know that this week you may retreat a little bit into yourself, not be so vocal, but you're doing the work. You're getting a different perspective on that. And the Queen of Wands is usually an action card. This is a female around you or someone who identifies as a female who has been maybe in the conflict with you, the source of the conflict, and you've had enough. You're going to retreat a little bit and really think about how you want to handle this. By the end of the week, you've got the answers. You know what you want to do, and next week is the week to take action. Don't take action this week, my fire signs. We've got Mars transgressing into Leo, a fire sign, and it's going to make you a little bit aggressive. Best thing for you to do is sit on your paws and wait till next week before you really have out this conflict. Don't iron it out this week, guys. So next is my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. What have I got in the cards for you week of May 15th? Now, earth signs, you're going to really be feeling this week. You may feel a little heavy, a little sad, a little pensive, but it's also a great time to dig in and, really put your pedal to that even metal, and you don't want to speed. This is a slow energy, but it's a good energy for persistence. That's the word I'm looking for, persistence. I couldn't think of the word a minute ago. So for my earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, a lot of Taurus energy. We have a new moon in your sign coming on the 19th. Nice for new beginnings, but you want to make sure that this is the week you don't take action, my earth signs. This is the week you lay low. You're going to feel heavier than normal. And I know you earth signs always feel a little bit more stable than the rest of us. But this week is definitely one for the books. We've got a ton of earth sign energy coming in and a grand cross in earth. There's more about that on my Soul Space podcast, which you can see on this channel. So earth signs, first card I picked was my Three of Cups, which is usually a celebration. Three of Cups is a card of joy, of partying. This is upside down in reverse, so that means it hasn't happened yet or it already happened. I'm thinking this hasn't happened yet. Maybe you're planning, or maybe you're going to get a wedding invitation or an invitation to a party this week. And this is probably most likely a romantic occasion or someone you're going to bring a date to, because I feel like this is a wedding type of energy. So for my earth signs, you're either planning a party, a wedding, a celebration of some kind, and you're asking someone to come with you. There's a date there in this future event. But be careful, because there might be some heartbreak in the future for my earth signs. So go slow. The reason why we have so many planets in Earth right now is to teach us to slow down and go slow. So make sure that you're doing that, my earth signs. Week of May 15th. Again, don't take action. This joy, this announcement, this party invitation comes. You're going to invite your date, somebody you think is really a soulmate connection, but it's not what you thought it was. I'm sorry to say. But that's okay, because it'll leave the door open for somebody even better. And next up, we have our water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. The south node of the moon is starting to egress out of Scorpio in another couple of months. You're going to get a little bit of reprieve from the heaviness that you felt. So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, what do the cards have in store for you for this week? Let's see. We've got the Emperor in reversed. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is abundance. And we've got a new beginning in reverse with the Ace of Swords. So I feel like in this energy, guys, this is telling a little bit of a story for you also, my water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. I feel like this has to do, for some reason, I'm getting an energy of work, the workplace. And I feel like this is an person in authority, like you're switching jobs or you're thinking about switching jobs. There's someone in your current employment or the employment that you just left, because this is very recent, that was really like the king on the throne, very imperial, very much someone who was really bossy, but a negative type boss, like an energy that was very authoritative and very military almost. But I feel like your hard work there paid off, but you may be taking it somewhere else. So whatever you were really great at this particular job, where this person was like a micromanager and just really hard to please, you learned a lot and you're bringing those skills forward because there's a new beginning, but you haven't found it yet. But rest assured, this new beginning is going to be so great for you. Like, you find a position that is really like heals your soul and is really a soulful and meaningful place you're supposed to be. So whoever this nasty at the old job was, or the job you're thinking about leaving, if you haven't left yet, leave, because you're going to bring a lot of stuff with you, a lot of know-how, a lot of talent, and it is going to pay off in the end. There's a new beginning, but you may be blocking it if you have not left the old position yet. So change in the works for you, and I'm strongly getting that about career for some of you. Next is my air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. What is in for the air signs this week? Now, we have a lot of Earth. We have a Grand Cross in Earth this week. You can learn more about that on my Soul Space podcast. But when we have this much Earth energy, sometimes it's hard for air. They can feel very almost stifled or restricted. So you definitely want to get out and go in nature and make sure that you're expanding yourself and taking in energy and expanding your, your body, your mind. Okay, air signs, what have I got for you? This week, I've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I've got the Six of Pentacles, and I've got the Knight of Swords. This is about money, my air signs. This is about, now we do have Jupiter just went into Taurus, which is usually a lucky energy. Jupiter in Taurus about money, but we do have some other things going on in the sky, so that may be delayed a little bit for all of us. But Queen of Pentacles is definitely an energy of abundance coming to you. This is coin. This has to do with some female or person who identifies as a female in your life. Something abundance financially and in the material world is going to come. And the cards are definitely telling us that, because the next card, which is this beautiful Six of Pentacles, is all about money and abundance, and almost like you have enough money to give some away, like you're charitable about it. And then the Knight of Swords comes in. I call this my 911 card. This is coming in with like energy that is very quick, very fast. He comes in and everything changes. So just be aware that if there is abundance coming to you from a female source or a feminine source, that you may want to not give so much of it away, because there may be a hidden expense or something coming in, or something you didn't necessarily know completely about in this energy. Because when the Knight of Swords comes in, usually that's an energy of, oh, I didn't see that coming, kind of thing. So all in all, it should be a good week for all of us. We had a lot of pentacles in these readings, so that means abundance. But I will tell you, it's not a week for anyone to be taking action. You want to kind of sit back. Action can be next week. Now for this week's tarot tip. Whenever you get a new deck of tarot cards, what you want to do is make sure that you make them yours by putting your energy in the cards and touching each card so that you know the energy is there. And then also what I do with a lot of my tarot decks is I actually give them a purpose. Like, I have one deck I always read about relationships and romance. Another deck maybe is career. You can actually do that and assign your tarot deck certain energy by using them to divine certain energy in certain categories of life. They actually become more potent at doing that the more you use them. Don't ask me why, but that is how the energy has always worked for me. So when you get a new deck of tarot cards, see what it feels like for you. Touch each card, really make them yours by putting your energy in them. And then ask yourself, what am I going to be using this deck for? Is it soul purpose? Is it life, career? Is it relationships? Is it finances? And that way, when you do try to divine with each deck, you really can pinpoint different areas. And that's my tarot tip for this week. Thanks so much for watching. You can find me on Zencuda Official on Instagram, Zencuda right here on YouTube. And you can also find me live every Monday at 7 p.m. on Strong Island Television, on Facebook and YouTube with the Soul Space podcast. And also catch me on Facebook, Zencuda Soul Space. Thank you so much for joining our communities, and I'll see you soon.